What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. Girl, oh, let me turn my lights on. All right, what's going on, y'all? Is today Thursday? Y'all, is today Thursday? Oh my God. Yeah, and the reason why I'm really like banking on these weeks to go by fast is just because this class, these, I don't know, it's weird. This class is just really weird. And I don't know, it's just been really weird from the beginning, just how the class came about, how they had disorganized it, that it's been since the beginning. We in the second week and these don't have their damn credentials ready and stuff like that. So I've been like really like, all y'all getting on my nerves, from the leadership to the damn new people. Y'all getting on my freaking nerves. So what is going on? Yesterday y'all got a treat. I got 2 videos at the same time. They uploaded right back to each other. And you know, that's what we gonna do, because yesterday I told you the Wi-Fi was acting up and it's cold. I got me some coffee, y'all. Let me tell you the best how to do the coffee. Bustelo coffee, right? You get the Italian cream or the Cold Stone cream, you know, out the supermarket. Then you put a cinnamon stick in your cup for prosperity. And then you pour your coffee over this cinnamon stick, add creamer to your liking, and when I tell you, it tastes so good. Do y'all put cinnamon? Who puts cinnamon in their coffee? Like I said, I used to put it in the coffee grounds, and then, you know, when I make my coffee, it just come the flavor. But I like the cinnamon stick. I don't know why I like putting the cinnamon stick in there. I just love it. You know what I mean? So I don't have anything to talk about. Yesterday we did the winter program. They did a good job. They sounded a mess. They sounded a mess, but they actually did really good. Actually, and it's like, you know, my son's period, because, you know, they do it by period. Each period band got to play, you know, their selection. And I really think, like, the 8th graders, they did really good, because they've been playing instruments, you know, they keep going back to band. So they've been playing the instruments for 2 years. So they really sounded good. They had a choir. They were stiff, you know. I said my youngest son, the 10-year-old, the one that said that Lizzo it's inappropriate for the setting. That's what he said. He said that, why weren't they moving? And I said, and let me tell you something, he ain't never been to a church, not step foot in one. Do you hear me? Probably for a funeral, probably for my grandfather's funeral. I think was that in the church or in a funeral place? Because is that considered a church? But anyway, he ain't never been in no church. So he was like, why aren't they moving? I said, I know, because if there was a black school, all black school, they probably would have been moving the choir. Let's have a holly jolly Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They did. Old McDonald had a band. Okay, don't get it twisted. They did, you know what was my favorite Christmas song? Oh Holy Night. Is that a Christmas song? Bitch, is that a Christmas song? Oh Holy Night. I love that song. It don't even make sense what y'all doing. It don't even make sense. Why pull out you just see all these cars sitting in the intersection. They don't have these lights timed right. There should be no reason why this man is sitting in the intersection like this. That light hasn't changed yet. There he goes. That's why I don't get in that lane when you get off the freeway, bro. You got to get in the far lane, because this lane is people trying to get right back on the freeway. So yeah, they had a good program. They did really well. Like I said, the 8th graders were really good. What else did they do? What song did they do? They didn't do Oh Holy Night, but they did like Jingle Bells. dashing through dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. That's Jingle Bells, right? They had one of the teachers doing the bells. They did good. And I asked him, I said, were you nervous? He was like, I was so nervous. And he's such a big boy because I had to get up when I got off of work, when I was making that video yesterday, it was so much traffic. So he had to be there at a certain time. Luckily, we live close to the school. So he said he was on his way walking back to school. He was like, I was giving myself a pep talk. You can do it. It's not. You don't have to be nervous. You don't have to be nervous. So I'm like, okay, good. That's good. So he did good, and I was proud of him. They did good. There was a lot of people. That gym. When I tell you, that gym was packed, and it makes me feel good because like people are supporting families, supporting their children and stuff like that. You know, and his school is very, very. It's when I say culturally diverse. Well, you know, Sacramento is one of the most culturally diverse cities in the United States. So look it up. I think it's like number 3. It used to be number 1 a few years ago. I don't know why it's changed. I think it's number 3 now. But look it up. Yeah, Sacramento is the most diverse city in the United States. I'm telling you, look over one way, you look up, get to a light. It's everybody up here, child. And this is when I first moved up here. I said, I've never seen so many black girls with white boys. What's going on? What is happening up here? A lot of, and I guess the white girls is going with the non-black boys because all the black boys like light-skinned girls with long hair up here. All the black men is with, you know, Caucasian girl or Asian girl. I told you. Did I tell you that I didn't tell y'all. I know a guy. I told you about the guy from Eritrean. He's Eritrean. I told you. Didn't I tell y'all about him? I feel like I did. Who was I running my mouth to? Maybe it was Charles. Was it Charles? Maybe it was Twitter. I don't know. Anyways, so this guy I know. He's from the same place Nipsey Hussle's from. Y'all know what it is. And very calm demeanor. It's like he, you know, very calm, very, you know, locks. He got locks. He's from the Bay. He's from Oakland. And he has him she's from Laos, right? And so I went talk to him. He's my medicine man. That's how you say it. I was trying to figure out in my head, how am I going to say what he is to me? I know y'all probably like, well, who is this man? How you talking about? But I think I've talked about him before. He's my medicine man. And so I went over by his little house to pick up some little stuff, you know, son. And he's, you know, talking to me, leaning on the car or whatever. And I was like, okay, so what you doing this weekend? It was last Friday. I was like, so what you about to do this weekend? He was like, man, my mom, she wants me. He's very soft-spoken. My mom wants me to go with her someplace. And you know, I don't know. We just going to be sitting up there. But my mom really doesn't want me to... my mom doesn't want me to... What did he say? She wants me to be amongst my people. That's, in other words, I'm going to just paraphrase what he said. She wants me to be amongst my people, does not want me to lose any of my culture and any of our customs. So she wants me to go with her to somebody's house, and I'm just going to be sitting up there, you know. And I said, well, he said, you know, because my mom really doesn't like to come over here and stuff like that. And I was like, why? He was like, she really don't, you know, they really don't eat cooking the kind of food that my mom likes and this and that. And I said, I was just looking like, y'all niggas love the exoticals. Well, somebody put that in the comment. Y'all love these exoticals. But I told him, and I was just straight up. I was like, I'm going to be, this is my thing. I have to, and lately I've been saying this to people, I'm just going to be transparent. Because I think a lot of people talk in circles and they're not really honest and always trying to mince words and trying to figure out the nice way to say it and this and that. So I knew that what I was going to say to him was not mean, but it was, you know, real. It was facts. And I just looked at him. He was like, yeah, my mom, she really don't like the kind of food that she cooks and stuff like that. You know, I just really hate how much our families are kind of divided. It's no beef, but it's always divided. And I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to be transparent with you. I said, Black women are the gatekeepers of our culture and our customs. So when you marry black women, do you hear me? I said black women are the gatekeepers of our culture and our customs, food, everything. You know what I'm saying? I said, so when you marry a non-black woman, you don't get those culture. You don't get that. Over and over again. This is what we're doing for Thanksgiving. This is what we're doing for whatever events, even just cooking regular music in the household. All of those things switch over to the woman of whatever culture that you've married or partnered with. Those women are the holders of their culture. So guess what your house is going to be like? The woman's culture, the woman's customs, cultures, all of that. He was like, my mom doesn't even, and my mom really don't move like her mom, so my mom really doesn't like to be around it. They don't have nothing in common, nothing to talk about. My mom doesn't eat the food, and my mom keeps telling me she wants me around her. Now, if the man has his mother in his life, he can still go to his mother's house and get that culture. But when he goes home, that's gone. And the kids lose it too. They walking around with crazy haircuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And hairlines be all fucked up and everything. You know what I mean? Hair be all wild and crazy. It's just our culture. And he was like, I'm starting to realize that now. And I'm saying, and I said, we are the gatekeepers. He's like, I know. I said, we're the gatekeepers of our culture. He was like, I know. And he looked like really shamed, like, God damn, Erica, you didn't have to be that transparent, bitch. And I said, and that's just what it is. And he's like, my mother has always told me, like Jennifer's mother on Real Housewives of New Jersey told the son, when you're out in the street, do whatever the hell you want to do. But when it's time to get married, you better marry your damn own. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's how it happens. I think a lot of the times, because of the pool that black women have to choose from, a lot of people are kind of encouraging black women to date outside of their race. And I think that's something that's been like within the last maybe 15, 20 years, there's been a kind of like a push for that, because there's so many single black women, and it's like a lot of single black women are just like, well, if I'm not going to be with a black man, I'm not going to be with anybody. And that's leaving a lot of people unpartnered. And that's what I've, seen a lot of black women with non-black men. But he was just like, my mom has told me, like, do whatever you want to do in these streets. Do whatever. But marry and partner with your own. Eritrean. I want to say it right. But yeah, he's very calm, very mellow, very like, I get it, I understand. And he's from the Bay, so he got that accent and all that. Very calm, but you feel me? Like that, talking like that and shit. And he was like, and my dad, he's really like okay with it. See, the men are fine. They are fine. He's like, but my mom is like, you coming with me over here so that you don't forget where you came from, and that's the vibe he's on. And I was like, well, we are the gatekeepers of the culture. I know. I was like, sorry, when you get with non-black women, you tend to, that culture, if you don't have your mom to be there, to go over her house, to spend time with her, to, even Tanya TKO was funny, because it was like, when she was talking about, was that black guy that called black women bulldogs? She was like, what are you doing? She was like, how many of y'all got a call from your ex over Thanksgiving talking about they want some candied yams, some mac and cheese, and some turkey. They tired of eating that damn green beans with fried onions on top of it. Bitch. Oh God, it's so funny. Girl, you need to back the fuck up. Back up. I don't know know why people tailgate. That's not going to make anybody move faster. What is that about? And do you know you will be at fault if I press on my brakes and you sitting in my back seat? Anyway, so that's what I was saying. I got on that talking about Sacramento and seeing all the interracials. That's what it is. That's what somebody keeps telling me in my comment. That's not my, like I said, I've done it before. I was a young diva. I was a young diva. I dated a Mexican dude for like 2 years. I think from 20 to 22 or something like that. We even lived together. Him, me, and my brother. I was like, we was partying. But yeah, I heard the reason why I broke up with him. He's a cop now. Crazy, oddly enough. He was talking to this dude, his friend, who's actually a sheriff now. I'm telling you, a lot of people who don't like a group of people, they like to get involved in law enforcement because it gives them, they know it's going to be, they're going to get that authority over that group of people. You understand what I'm saying? And they intentionally get into law enforcement for that reason. I truly believe that. But I overheard him saying, I don't like when them niggers look at her when we're out. I know they want her. I heard him say that. What happened was, I was walking down the hallway at our apartment building, and he had the door was open. Dummy. The door was open to our apartment. And as I was walking down the hall, I was like, I could hear people talking. I didn't know it was our apartment. I walked up, and I'm walking up, and I was like, and after that, the relationship went downhill, bitch. It went down the fucking hill. I was like, okay. And that was my experience. And after that, I was like, I'm not doing this. Because I feel like it's like, I like you, but I don't like them. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't like them, you don't like me. That's how I feel. You don't like them, I'm not a different kind of black. You hear me? We all black. You don't like them, you don't like me. And that's what it is. So if you have an intolerance to black people, but you want to date a black woman because you like black women, no. And if you, I've met guys that like, I only date black women. Stay away from them. Stay. Because they got a fetish. They fetishizing you. You're an object. They probably think you you're so, you're ravishing in bed and all this other stuff. All this crazy stuff. Because you're exotic to them. Isn't that funny? You're exotic to them, but within our community, typically the exotical ones are typically half Asian, half Spanish, half Latinx. You're going to get tired of tailgating me. This coffee tastes so damn good. I feel like throwing it against the window. It tastes so good. So what else is going on? I did listen to that song with Fat Joe and Eminem and Mary J. Blige. I heard Eminem's lyrics, but I wasn't really listening to hear that he dissed Nick Cannon. I guess this is fun. Like T said, anybody's a better rapper than Nick Cannon. Shit, at this point. And stupid ass Charlamagne, he on the damn radio talking about, what y'all gonna do, Detroit? Nick Cannon got his foot on your neck. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. Anyways, let's see what's happening on the news. Look at Kocha. Kocha! She's so cute. That's a cute little baby. She is so cute. What's the name's kids are cute too. Kanye's kids. His kids are really cute. Little Saint is so cute. He looked like he's so bad. He just looked like he's so not bad. I don't like to call kids bad. I just like they're mischievous, inquisitive, like to get into stuff. There was a video, I don't know, where did I see it? On Twitter. And it was Saint had a Godzilla mask. I guess they were doing a Jurassic Park themed party, and he had on a Godzilla mask. And what's the other little girl's name? Chicago. She saw him. She was like, oh, hell no. And she ran towards her mother. And he took off his mask. He said, it's Sainty. It's Sainty. Like, it's just me. It's your brother. It was so cute. It was so cute. I love little kids. little kids talking and running their mouth. Like it was a little boy last night at the little winter program. He looked like his little hair in the front was going in little curls like this going back, but it was like it looked like little waves. And he was so fat and so cute. He was so fat and so cute. Little fat. And he was just moving his little feet, you know, to the music and stuff. It's no traffic, y'all. What's going on in the world today? Anyways, what else is going on? I don't know, because by the time I got home, I started watching Bondi Blue. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. If y'all please go watch Bondi Blue's review of Love and Hip Hop. Oh my God. When I tell you she dragged the shit out of Apple Watch. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, like, and really got her ass together. She got A1's ass together, but she really got Apple Watch together. She dragged April and Fizz. She dragged the hell out of them. She said for April Fizz, don't be acting like y'all don't have your own set of problems and Moniece is the only crazy one. Don't be acting like y'all don't. She said, like, Fizz, you smoking your life away. Always damn high and shit. I mean, when I tell you, please go watch her review. That was such a good review. I was in my living room like, girl, hollering at the okay, see, this is the problem. Y'all don't know how to merge. What are you coming to a stop for, bitch? And then you want to speed up when somebody wants to get over. Let me over before I run your stupid ass off the road, motherfucker. Then you want to speed up. You're going to get in front of me, start slowing down, and then when I move to the side to get past you, you want to speed up? Like you don't want anybody in front of you? Girl, grow up. We trying to get to work. You on the damn freeway playing. What was I saying? I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Come on, y'all. Oh my God. The light is not working. I forgot what I was saying, y'all. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, Santana got shot at. Santana on the beat, walking like a dog. He got shot at and they hit him. What the hell is going on down there in Florida? What is going on, y'all? They say Miami is not the same as Florida. That's what the TS says. Miami is not the same as Florida. Don't get it twisted. But why? Who shot at him? That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't have nothing. Go watch Bondi Blue. That's what I was talking about. Bondi Blue's review. But yeah, poor Santana. I feel bad for him. He was like, they was trying to kill me. They got him in his arm. They shot into their car and hit everybody in the car. Everybody in the car got hit. I'm a celebrity. I'm a rapper. That's why they try. Y'all, do you know they print money every day? It's not a shortage of money. It's not. It really isn't. And just because I have a boatload of money doesn't mean you can't get a boatload of money. Cause I got, the jealousy. It's not. I don't want to hear nothing about no crabs in a barrel because the barrel is not a natural habitat. So we've established that. I'm supposed to be trying to get the fuck out of that barrel. You understand? But the thing that because we kind of like identify with lack and struggle, like Craig says, success for some people is unrelatable. I don't even know what that looks like, what that feels like. So when I see it, I want you to be a failure like me. I want you to be a failure like me. So when I see success, I get jealous. It's unrelatable. I hate you now. I don't like you anymore because you're successful. It's unrelatable. And I think when we get away from that and realize, that boy can be successful and you can be equally successful. Why are you? I don't know. I don't know if that's he believes that that's the reason why he was shot at is because he's a rapper, a celebrity. He has some kind of notoriety. I don't think. I can't even imagine if somebody had killed that boy. Like, what is wrong with you people? I don't understand. Now, if it's something that, you know, he's doing or something like that, and somebody got mad at him or something, now that's different. It's not okay, but that's different than somebody being jealous of you because you're a rapper or a celebrity or what have you. Oh, and Juice WRLD, y'all. Oh my God. So the feds, I guess whoever was on the airplane, the private plane with them, they called the feds because they had 7 pounds of weed on that damn private jet. They had pills, and when they got off the airplane, he swallowed a bunch of pills. So that they wouldn't, you know. To me, I feel like he basically committed suicide. Like, that's what basically happened. He swallowed the pills so that the feds wouldn't find him, and his body reacted. It was too much. Overdose. It was like an overdose. Accidental overdose. It was intentional to hide it. I know that he was smart enough to understand that you can overdose on these drugs. Maybe he didn't think. I don't know. Maybe he was already on something and then took them and then just reacted to them, saying he was bleeding by the mouth and everything. That's really sad. He was going home to party, honey. He had 7 pounds of reefer. What was y'all about to do with 7 pounds? Woo! But that poor boy's life, he's gone. I was watching a trailer to some ad on YouTube about this woman on a plane. Have y'all seen it? She's on a plane, and I think people on the plane died, and she's like back in time, and she got to keep the people. She got to go to the future so she can keep the people. Why do we try to keep people from dying? If you're going to die, you're going to die. I don't understand what that's about. Like these movies where like, oh, I got to save these people's lives. Why? Why do you have to do that? I don't understand why we do it. Everybody's going to die eventually. So what are you trying to do to save somebody? I don't know. If you've seen the ad, let me know. But she's on an airplane, looked like with a man and a kid. And then you can see like stuff going backwards. Like maybe she went back in time and she actually lived the plane crash, survived the plane crash. And now she got to save these people because now she can see that plane is about to crash. She survived the plane crash. Y'all will see it. Now that I'm talking about it, it's going to come up on your thing. But why are you trying to save people? If they're supposed to die in a plane crash, that's supposed to happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking crazy. Girl, I don't know. I'm almost here. It didn't take me long to get here. I'm trying to get into this room before these bitches come early. You got y'all, and then, listen, let me tell you something about my pet peeve yesterday. These bitches, y'all bitches get in there early. And I was like, really like, okay, everybody's getting here about 10 minutes early. This is wonderful. Like, people really care. But it don't mean shit if you ain't paying attention. I don't know what I'm going to say this morning to these people. Y'all need to pay attention. I can't believe you told your instructor that you weren't paying attention. You fixed your mouth to say that. Anyway. Child, what does this say? Oh, the NFL commissioner says the league has moved on from Colin Kaepernick. We're not interested. And I feel like at this point, it's really time to move on. Anybody encouraging him to play, but like, this is his life, this is his dream, and he sacrificed his dream to stand up against police brutality and injustices that go on in the United States. You sacrifice that, my friend. And it is unfortunate. And a lot of people would never do that, and you did it, and this is what happened. You have a new mission, a new purpose now. They moved on, okay? Everybody needs to move on. Everybody needs to move on. I agree. The whole thing that happened with the football and them doing the football, I know what they was trying to do is get him to sign some type of waiver and all this other stuff. But then it's like, to me, I feel like, the NFL ain't shit, but yet still you want to work for them? when I tell y'all, look at these fucking turkeys, y'all. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Y'all. And they running after two of them are running after each other. So the male. Oh yeah, okay. The male, he got his plumes out. He trying to keep them in order, the little flock together. He's like, I'm the boss. Let me go over here before they see me and recognize me and be like, that's the girl, get her. Attack of the turkeys. I took a video of some turkeys yesterday. If you on my Instagram story, you could see them. Aren't y'all supposed to be flying south for the winter? What the fuck? Oh, and there's some more over there. It's a bunch of them. I'm not gonna get a video. My son was like, you should get videos of turkeys. I was like, I don't see them every day. Here I go pull up. It's a damn near 20 turkeys out here. Crazy. I love them. I think they're so beautiful, especially when they have their little plumes out and stuff. You know, like the emoji, he be walking around like, stay in line. Don't get over there. He just did like that to one of them. Let me see. Like to get in line, to stay with the flock. You know, some be going off to the sides and shit. But I don't understand, like, y'all want to get in here early, you make it look good, pulling stunts on folks, making it look good, and you get in there and then admit that you're not paying attention. That shit is crazy. Lizzo, we like your moves. You have an open invite to come to Houston and dance on the court at any time. The Houston Rockets invited her to come out. Girl, stupid. Go watch Bondi Blues. Oh. What? What? Girl, what? I can't hear it. Girl, I can't hear it. Hello? I was trying to hear something on the shade room. Tip drill. What? When? I did. Diva, you on the camera. I'm recording. I was about to end it, but right when you called. It was, yes, it was. I was watching a video with Tip Drill saying something about what happened with Santana, that he was acting up in the club. That's why he got. That's why he got shot. Somebody shot at him. I mean, why would you try to kill somebody? I don't understand. Just an acting up fight. Do like they did Brother Nature. Whoop his ass and call it a day. And you live to fight another day. Diva, wait, hold on, Diva. All right, y'all. Y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. What you say, Diva? Wait. What you say, Diva? Did he? Diva, what did?
I don't give a damn what it looked like.
Is that what Cynthia said to Nene?
Uh-huh.
Did you watch the last episode?
Well, like huh?
Did you watch this last one?
Yes.
Did you watch when Cynthia got Yvonne together at the table and told her that was not the case? She didn't go find her under a rock to talk about Nene.
Right.
She got her ass together.
Yeah, but you know, Yvonne, she's an easy read.
Because she's so thirsty.
Right.
And
you running behind Nene and shit, bitch, she looked a fucking fool. And my one of them dried up ass goddamn tumbleweed wigs she got.
Diva, those wigs, and you know I don't know nothing about no damn wigs, but I know them wigs didn't look like anything.
Diva, you know how on the side of the road when the leaves and shit fall and the pine straws on the side of the road?
Yes.
That's what the goddamn wigs was looking like.
Big.
Bundle up damn pine straw. That's how that shit was hanging.
Did they look a mess? I said that wig looked like Andy Warhol's wig. That blonde one.
She had She had 5 fucking wigs on that wall.
Did you see Candy said, let me take a picture in front of this wall?
Candy ain't about shit.
No, she's not.
Candy ain't about shit.
She messy.
The whole thing she about is her food, her money, and my man.
She running. Remember when she was? Remember when she was running after Todd when she overheard the fight? She baby.
Diva. That bitch was the person that had her ass up there. She left that food and that goddamn drink and ran her ass up there.
Bitch, there go Candy running after to go see if somebody was messing with her man, running up them stairs.
You saw her big ass busting out that goddamn Forever 21 jumpsuit.
She sure did. Now she complaining that the nigga don't want to take care of the babies.
She out at the club.
At 40 years old, shutting the club down. The fuck is wrong with him? You 40 years old waiting till the lights come on at the club. What you
need an answer.
I know. Can you imagine? Well, I remember when I was in my 20s and we'd be at the club and see them old ass men in the club in their 40s.
Right. Talk about their ass.
We talking about you. What are you doing here, Pops?
I know he a little fella. But
That is a little fella. Todd is not a bad. He's not a bad looking guy, but he ain't shit.
He sure ain't.
He ain't shit. Ooh, Todd Burris.
My man.
Right.
Bet not.
You bet not talk about my man.
He probably got a big old dick. That's what Candy with his ass.
She ain't never gonna let go of him. I'm telling you, she ain't never gonna let go of Todd. Todd is her man. Oh, you hear me?
She never busted money in his ass.
That's why she was running so fast to see. Was somebody messing with her investment?
You don't tell her messing with her money.
Dude,
you know I don't let nobody mess with my brand or my business.
Candy, you got businesses. Candy was so mad.
Did you see how Nene ran her ass out of there?
Oh, she was so mad that everybody went. She was so mad that everybody went over to Kenya. She was hot.
Oh, she was pissed off.
She had to leave. Yamana came out there hitting the window. Bitch, don't you hit my fucking window.
Nah, we had on that now. Bitch, this was a $200,000 car.
Right.
It don't even blow your breath on the window.
Okay. Okay. Oh God, Diva. All right, Diva, I gotta go. I'm about to walk in the office.
All right.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. We gotta go. I've been trying to get Diva to do a review of Housewives. We'll probably end up doing the. Oh, come on, Rick Ross. Ricky Rose. That's when you wanna manifest some money, baby. Listen to Rick Ross. You hear me? Listen to Rick Ross and a lot of green candle, bitch, and get your money.
Triple platinum.
They're gonna get me. They're gonna try to get me. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. We'll talk to y'all in the comments. I don't know what the hell I talked about today, y'all. Protect your culture, too. Peace.